Ladies and gentlemen, back with episode number 4 here in Devon. Up next, we have the yoke and truck pull. It is going to be great to see this event. My name is Nathaniel. I am joined here with Megan. We again are your commentators here for episode number 4, the final episode of Western Canada's Strongest Men, and we're so happy that we're able to give you this inside information. Let's go over the current points after 6 events. The podium looking strong, looking the same. Colten, Larson, and Andrew all in first, second, and third. Colten holding a 3-point lead on Larson, and then Andrew Langelaar with 79.5 points. We also want to shout out our top placing amateur so far. Currently in 5th place, we got Ryan Jabalee with 59.5 points going into event number 7. Alrighty, Megan, let's go over the rules for this event.
All right, so our athletes are going to have 75 seconds. They're going to have to run the yoke for 25 feet. The whole yoke will have to cross the finish line, and then from there, they will go to the seated truck pull, where they will pull that truck for 50 feet. This is going to be an intense event.
Absolutely, and I mean, the yoke is 1,000 pounds, the truck is 20,000 pounds. This is going to be no joke for these athletes. Alrighty, let's cover some of the guys that have already gone. We're jumping in midway here. Up first, currently in 8th place so far in this event, we got Dan Hagan finishing with 11.4 feet on his yoke run, unable to get to the truck. Jesse Campbell sitting in 6th, finishing both in 74.35 seconds. Brad Shepard from Red Deer, Alberta, finishing both as well, getting a total time of 63.05 seconds. Dave Blake from Calgary finishing with 58.76 seconds. He's in 3rd. Big Ben Borger finishing in 60.34 seconds in 4th place so far. Josh Cloherty from Calgary, 25 feet on the yoke and 6.2 feet on the truck pull. And your 2nd place right now, Ryan Stickel from British Columbia, 53.11 seconds. And your current leader in this event, Alex Crisby, with 46.81 seconds. We want to give a big shout out to Priority1. Thank you, Priority1, for making Priority1's Western Canada's Strongest Man possible. Here comes event number 7.
Billy Hornaday is going to be up next.
2 times British Columbia's strongest man, currently in 6th with 59 points.
Again, that's 1,000 pounds on the yoke there. It's a little help from the ladies.
And it adds a little bit of a complication to the balance of it, because they're moving too as he's walking it. They're trying to stay as stable as possible, but there we go, over the line.
Yeah, they're going to wobble no matter what.
All right, onto the 20,000 pound truck. It's a grind to get it out. We actually tested where that truck is going to be, because last year we had it as a harnessed pull, and there was a weird bump in the road that just was stopping guys. So that's why it's 25 feet this time and way on this side of the road to avoid any of those sort of bumps.
Well, Billy's getting his groove here.
There we go. Event leader, 40.64 seconds, fully finishing the yoke and truck pull.
Good job.
He's happy about that. Again, hearing that he is the leader of the event. It's great for him.
All right, we're going to have Ryan Jabalee up next.
Top placing amateur so far. I think he's held that position the entire competition so far. I don't think anybody else has really pushed him, which is a really good sign. I'm sure he is hoping to get on podium so that he can achieve his pro card.
Yep, consistency is the key here. I do know that he came into this competition injured, so this event here is probably going to be a bit difficult, but...
Yeah, he set it down twice now. This is going to be a little bit of a drag here for him. But he's still grinding through. It's not like he's giving up at this point. He's still got tons of time.
Oh, definitely not.
75 seconds is plenty of time. That's torture at that point for these guys, putting an event that long.
Yep, it is. It's fun to watch.
There we go.
All right.
Yoke is over. Onto the truck. Belt is off. I think he just slipped there a little bit on that platform, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, looked like it.
Just trying to find the groove on how to get that truck's momentum initially to go. Lots of legs, lots of lower back. And the chalk on your hands, that is for sure.
Getting the truck started is always the hardest part of it. There we go, he's finding his groove there.
Nice pace here. He's almost at that line. JF standing right at it. If you can see him there on the center left of the camera. Almost there. Can he get it?
Oh, so close.
He needs one more good pull. I don't know if he finished there. That was super
very close, though.
No kidding. It looks like JF is keeping his foot planted so that they can measure. So this must be a measurement here. Unable to finish in that 75-second windows.
All right, we're going to have Austin Ryan up next. Again, he is one of our two smaller athletes, a U105 amateur from BC.
Tied in 9th right now.
Oh my God, he's cruising. That's 1,000 pounds on his back, and he is basically running with it.
That's crazy. Holy crap.
Man, he's insane. That is nuts.
Onto
Just
the
the
truck.
yoke alone is insane.
Needs to keep up this energy. Wow, look at the power coming from him right from the seated position.
Wow, he's absolutely dominating this event.
No kidding. Look at the amount of energy he's exerting there. He is so close.
I think he's almost done.
Wow, taking the lead on the event.
35 seconds. That is so fast.
No kidding.
Wow.
That is going to set the pace for the next 4 guys. Some seasoned pros, that is for sure.
Unreal.
That's crazy.
All right, Andrew Langelaar is going to be up next here. Still holding 3rd place.
Yeah, he's been holding that podium spot the entire competition. He has not fallen off the podium spot. Oh, set it down before the line. Needs to repick it and get it over. Good job for him sprinting over. Almost taking out the chalk bowl as he runs by it.
All right, let's see what he can do with this truck here.
He's got a lot of surface area to move there. Look at the strides he's pulling here. Once again, 35 seconds is the time to beat.
Yeah, he's finding his groove. There we go.
Nice and strong. Unfortunately not taking first, but still a really good time.
I think that's about 3rd. 2nd was about 40 seconds.
Yeah, somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy to me that they're even finishing this in under a minute. Like,
no kidding. Yeah, they have a total of 75 seconds, but they're getting it done faster than that.
all right, let's see if Colten can beat this 35-second time. He is really great. Yeah, and really great at the yoke. Like, phenomenal event for him.
Fun fact, his first event, his first competition ever was called Yoke Fest. 5 events of yoke, different variations.
Did he win? I'm going to guess he won.
He didn't, actually. He got 2nd place to a very seasoned competitor, Leaf Wells, who's actually in attendance today here at the competition. But that was his first show, so, I mean, 2nd place in your first show is still really good.
And he's crushing it here, so.
Totally.
Come on, Colten.
There we go. The timer's up on the screen. He's at that 30-second mark. Needs those pulls. Come on, Colten. 4 seconds left. Unfortunately, not getting that first place time.
Oh, he's so close.
Wow. What a struggle there. 42 seconds. Somewhere in the mix of top 5 for sure with this event.
Still so fast.
A little bit dazed there. I think he was exerting a lot of effort.
I would guess so. All right, Larson Hehr is up next here. He's still holding the 2nd place position. Moving nice and steady here.
There we go. Good pace. Not too big of steps.
Oh, he dragged it. Did he?
I think he just misheard what JF was saying. I don't know what happened there, but he definitely delayed. At least he lost a second or two on that confusion point.
It happens sometimes, especially when tons of people are screaming at you. It's hard to know what's up.
Yeah, totally. Camera guy bumping the camera there, but we can still see what's going on. 31 seconds, not going to get that first place point. You can see the chalk line where the tires are just about to roll.
Yep, and I think Colten had 42.
There we go. So just behind Colten and just missing Billy Hornaday now, I think. A couple points down, but still, I think he's safe enough with that lead in second place that he's going to hold on to it for a little bit longer.
A lot of those guys are around that 45-second mark.
Yeah, exactly. It seems to be the common time.
Okay, and Sam Rissling is going to be our last athlete on this event.
Currently in fourth, chasing that podium spot to go to Canada's Strongest Man. Top three go to Canada's Strongest Man at the end of today.
Moving quick here, nice and steady.
There we go, well over the line. I think he was waiting for JF's whistle, so... Here we go! Needs to get those strides. Look at his legs pushing there.
At Westerns in Regina, he absolutely dominated this event. It was unreal to see. His time was substantially faster than everyone else's.
That's awesome. Yeah, his cardiovascular abilities is just incredible.
Yeah, and his look at his groove there with his legs and how he pushes and pulls both with his legs and arms. Unreal.
No
so
kidding.
Good.
40 seconds for him. That is a really good run for Sam Rissling. What a whirlwind of an event. That was absolutely crazy. Seeing all those guys, seeing those times. Look how fast all those times were. Let's take a quick peek at Event 7's results. Austin Ryan, the first amateur of the day to win an event, 35.56 seconds. Sam Rissling trailing behind him by 5 seconds. Billy Hornaday not too far after that in third. Colten taking fourth. Andrew Langelaar taking fifth. And Larson Hehr taking sixth. Wow, these times are incredible. Alrighty, let's take a look at what the final scores are here after 7 events. Going into the last event of the day, Colten breaking that 3-digit mark and gaining a little bit of a gap between him and Larson now. 104.5 points for him. Larson trailing by 5 points now instead of 3. 99.5 for him, and Andrew Langelaar, a little bit of a gap too, 92.5. He's got to be super careful with Sam Rissling coming up real close with 91 points there. New replacement on the amateur leader, Alex Crisby sitting in 6th. I wanted to point something out. It's a little interesting. 3 pros had a dazed look on their face after this event, and I want you to take a quick peek here. We got Colten coming up here first. We're just going to replay it for you. Just dazed, like he's looking like he doesn't know what he's looking for. Then we had Andrew Langelaar, same thing, shaking his head, leaving the platform there, and then Sam Rissling jumping off the platform and making a sprint for it. We don't know where he was going. None of these guys, we have no clue where this was going, but 3 pros did the exact same thing. I wonder if they're just in shock that Austin Ryan ended up taking the lead in this event. Alrighty, event number 8 after 2 days is coming up. We got the Manhood Stones here in Devon, Alberta, and we will be crowning Western Canada's strongest man after the next event. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Event number 8, the Manhood Stones. What an incredible first 7 events. It all comes down to this event. 5 stones to choose from, ranging from 400 pounds to 500 pounds. Let's take a look at where the scores are after 7 events. Colten with 104.5 points. Larson trailing by 5, 99.5. Andrew Langelaar, 92.5. This has been your top 3 the entire day. Alex Crisby sitting in 6th, the best placing amateur going into this event. Let's break it down. What are the rules for the Manhood Stones?
So our athletes are going to have 90 seconds to complete an AMRAP, so as many reps as possible. They can choose any stone to start, ranging from 400 pounds, 425, 450, 475, and 500. But of course, the heavier weight trumps any reps at the lighter weight.
Seems like that's the common trend. The heavier weight wins, which is the perfect thing for Western Canada's strongest man.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, we're going to do a little recap of who has gone so far in event number 8. Up first, we got Brad Shepard, unable to get a lift in here. 14th place, 33 points. He's going to hold on to that. Jesse Campbell in 13th, 41 points currently. No reps for him either on that 425. Josh Cloherty trying the 400, holding 12th place, sitting with 43 points going into this event. Dave Blake, unfortunately, getting it to his knees, but unable to load it. 47 points for him. Ryan Stickel, currently in 9th. Unable to get his load as well. Lots of zeros here today. Austin Ryan, 8th place so far. 61 points. Again, unable to load that stone. Once again, big shout out to our title sponsor, Priority 1. Thank you, Priority 1, for making Priority 1's Western Canada's Strongest Man possible here in Devon, Alberta on this beautiful June weekend. Off to event number 8. Here we go.
Okay, we have Dan Hagan up, Alberta's current strongest man.
Currently in 16th place. He is choosing the 450 stone to go first. Drops it. He's going to jump down.
Big stone.
No kidding. All right, onto the 400-pound stone instead. He needs to at least get 1 point here. If he can get 1 point, that's going to be some serious points for him and push him up a couple places. Podium's out of reach at this point, but he's still out here grinding.
Because it's so hot here, the tacky they have just literally
Getting retackied. Dave Blake running over with a little bit of a tub there for him.
And honestly, there's not many stone runs where you even see them end at like 400 or 425, but
no kidding.
Yeah, these are heavy stones.
Yeah, I think the goal though too is that 500-pound stone is going to be a Western Canadian record, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
If they do end up getting that one, that's a serious, that's a serious title to have. Is the Atlas stone holder for Western Canada?
I mean, to get a record on 500-pound stone after 2 days of competing would be unbelievable.
No kidding. No kidding. So this event kind of replicates a little bit of what Strongest Man on Earth looked like last year. They had 5 stones to choose from, and we're seeing the same strategy here. Some guys choosing the lighter stone to go first, so that way they don't end up zeroing. But 2 reps for Dan Hagan is good.
All right, Big Ben Borger is going to be up next. Looks like he's going for the 400-pound stone as well.
Yeah, and I mean, we just missed 5 people that were in the pre-recording loop there, so we jumped up a few places here. This is going to get them some points as well. That just means that those guys didn't do as well as they were hoping.
It's quite the flat spot on the bottom of that stone, eh?
No kidding. It's got to be hard to get your hands under it, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely.
All right, 425. He's moving up, so he's got 1 secured rep at 400, which is still a good chunk of points. If he gets this 425, he beats Dan Hagan on this, gets more points than him because it's a trump weight.
Oh, fumbled it.
He's catching his breath. Again, another long event, 90 seconds for these guys to finish this event.
Come on, Ben.
He's going to wave it off. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. After 2 days, like you're saying, that's incredibly heavy.
And now we have Alex Crisby. He is currently sitting in 6th place.
He's going to secure 1 rep at least with this 400-pound stone before moving on.
Come on, Alex. 1 rep is big points here. You got it. You got lots of time.
Okay, he's moving it off that flat spot there. Being strategic here.
He's getting some pointers here from Leif Paulson, who kind of got him into the sport back in 2020. I want to say it was 2020. He competed at Mosaic Classic in Edmonton, Alberta. He's very different in size, that's for sure. He's much bigger now.
I feel like that's how it works, though, usually.
Yeah, usually.
Looks like the stone is sticking to the mat because of all the tacky.
Yeah, no kidding. And you'd think that the heat would play into that a little bit with kind of melting the tacky a little bit, but yeah, he's starting to get a little impatient there. You can see he's hitting the stone. He's wanting to get this rep because he knows it's big points. Here we go. Nice and lapped.
There we go.
Needs to take his time getting his arms over and getting it over the bar. Get explosive, Alex. There we go. Come on.
There we go. Come on. Oh, yeah.
1 rep is good. I think that's what he was hoping for. He didn't need to push himself further, so he's going to call it there.
Good job. All right, now we're going to have Billy Hornaday up next. Like I said earlier, he loves the natural stones. He does lots of those events, so I expect a lot of reps, or at least one of the heavier stones here. The heavier, like
No
they're
kidding.
not all heavy.
425 he's starting with. I don't think anybody's hit the 425 yet, so this is going to put him in the lead.
Beautiful. And he made it look easy. Come on, Billy.
Jump into the 450. Big points on that 425. Even bigger points with that 450. Oh, slips out of his hand.
You wouldn't think 25 pounds makes a difference, but it makes a difference.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when you get into those heavier weights. Like, that 25 pounds is incrementally heavier.
Yeah.
And it's just rolling out of his hands. I think part of it, too, you know, there's not enough tacky on that. Nobody's really gone for that stone, so...
Which can sometimes be a good thing. Like we saw on the first 400-pound stone, it was sticking everywhere because it had so much sloppy tacky all over it.
No kidding. Yeah.
All right, Billy, come on.
He's getting it off that flat spot.
Got time, Billy. Let's get 1 more.
Oh,
Yeah, so close. He's really trying to hold on to it, but I think that's it for him.
15 seconds.
15 seconds. 1 more run here.
oh, he's going to go for it. Let's go.
That's
But you
so
can't
heavy.
say he didn't fight for it because,
No
man,
kidding.
he tried.
No kidding. Pro-Am debut. First competition as a pro. Great run here for Billy.
Okay, Sam Rissling's going to be up next here. Still sitting in 4th place.
He's choosing to go with the 450 stone. This will put him in first if he gets 1 rep with it. There we go.
Up
Look at that.
Easily. Man, that is a huge stone.
He's got to run. He's got to move in a little bit because that stone was set a little far back from the bar. But look at him go. The explosiveness, and it's over.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Sam Risling with 1 rep at 450.
Unreal.
Is he switching it up? Is he going for a bigger stone? Does he want that record?
Well, I would think he wants it, but again, after 2 days of competing in the sun, he knows how to be smart as well.
Totally. Here we go. Going for 1 more rep at that 450 stone. 2 reps will give him a substantial lead and pressure the other 3 guys that still have to go. The podium gives him a little bit of pressure. Here we go. Oh, no. Just not explosive enough to get it over the bar, and he drops it on the ground. Looks like he's going 1 more.
Oh, he's going.
These guys are not giving up. He wants that podium so that he can go to Canada's Strongest Man. This might make a difference for him.
Oh,
Nah, he's just waving it off. Still, first place current leader.
that is a heavy stone. 450 pounds for 1 rep is incredible.
No kidding.
Okay, Andrew Langelaar is going to be up next. I believe he is really good at stones.
Currently in third. These are now the podium guys. Let's see if they can keep it up or shuffle the board up.
Well, his height's definitely going to come into play here. Oh, he fell back with it. What?
Good save.
Who stays with a stone and gets it over after that? My God.
That's nuts.
Trying to give everyone a heart attack.
There we go. 1 rep. He's tied up in first place with Sam Risling. 2 reps will put him in a clear lead, making Sam's chances of going to Canada's Strongest Man even smaller. Here we go. Rep number 2. Can he do it? Explosive out of the hips.
Yeah.
And he is in the lead. Larson and Colten have to trail behind him here and try and keep up to him because this might shuffle up the board.
Oh, is he going for it? He's going for the 500.
You could see JF and him lock eyes, and they both nod at each other, and it's just like, kind of like, should I do it? Yeah. Good try, though. 500 pounds is a serious weight.
Oh my God, it's insane. That was still unreal. Good job, Andrew. Okay, our current second place athlete, Larson Hehr.
Half a point under 100 points, 99.5. Starting with the 425.
425 pounds.
You can see the tacky coming off the ground there. Going to reset himself a little bit. Being nice and patient with it.
Yeah, they got 90 seconds, lots of time to move it around, figure out where the best balance point is.
Yeah, it seems like, I think like Tristan's yelling at them to get it off the flat spot. Get it off the flat spot. Just so you can get your hands underneath it, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. So he's dropped down to the 400, unable to get that 425. Hands are underneath. Oh, that's not good. He doesn't have much time left.
JF's giving him some tips.
Yeah, he's getting in his ear. He needs to get his act together here to get this stone up. Lots of tacky on his hands, so it shouldn't be a problem. There we go. 400 pounds. Got it up to his lap. And he can't lap it. Something is going on here, and it's really strange. Just unable to get it up to his lap, which is usually, like in training, he's doing well. I know, like with a timer running and the stone and the last event and the pressure of trying to stay podium is playing into this, but as a professional, he's not happy.
Definitely not.
Not
when you're holding on to podium with it, so.
No kidding. That's going to shake up some things, not getting any reps there for Larson.
All right, and our last athlete, current first place athlete, Colten Sloan.
So you saw on the screen there, only 1 rep at 400 gets him the win for being Western Canada's strongest man, but he's starting with the 425. If he gets 1 rep here, it's still a win. There we go.
Easy work. Easy work.
Your Western Canada's strongest man, Colten Sloan, taking the title for the first time ever, the world's strongest Cree. What a great run.
Showing. Good job.
2 times winner at Devon. He won last year when it was just a regional show for the circuit.
Everyone's trying to talk to him, and he's like, nah.
500 pounds. Yeah.
500.
He wants this title. On to that 500 pounds. Hands are underneath it.
Oh!
Popped out from him. His tacky just wouldn't hold up. Still, Western Canada's strongest man, regardless of not getting that 500-pound stone. What an incredible 2 days for Colten, holding first place for 2 days straight, all 8 events.
He had such a great showing. He was so well put together. It's well earned. He did amazing.
Absolutely. And that is it. 8 events over 2 days here in Devon, Alberta. Let's take a quick peek at what the scores were for the Atlas Stones. Andrew Langelaar, 2 at 450 pounds. He takes the win on this event. Sam Risling, 1 at 450. Billy Hornaday and Colten Sloan tying in third, 1 at 425 pounds. Dan Hagan, 2 at 400 pounds. And Alex Crisby and Ben Borger tying at 1 rep with the 400-pound stone. What a great performance, and if somebody would have gotten that 500-pound stone, that would have been a Western Canadian record set here in Devon. Here is the results after 8 events. Colten taking the championship at Priority1's Western Canada's Strongest Man, 118 points. Andrew Langelaar, 109.5 points. Sam Risling, 107 points. Larson, unfortunately, falling off the podium with his 0 on the Manhood Stones, 99.5 points held by him. Your top placing amateur with 76.5 points, Alex Crisby. We want to thank everybody who's tuned in over these last 4 episodes, whether you are here in person or only watching online. Huge thank you for being a part of this, as well as all of our sponsors that made this competition possible. We will see you next year here in Devon, next June 2026.
And Priority1's Western Canada's Strongest Man, representing Alberta, the world's